What's up, investors? Welcome to another episode of KJD Investor. I'm your host, KJ. And without further ado, let's jump into the portfolio. Man, oh man, what a wild week we had this past week in the stock market. Today is Saturday, so of course the market is closed. But right now, even though the arrow is pointing down, $31, at the close of business day on Friday, on yesterday, we were up $31 more than what we are right now. The portfolio is sitting at $47,193.95. We got buying power at $266.79. Interest occurred this month is 42 cents. Lifetime interest paid $54.89. Cash earning interest is $110.55. Not really worried about the cryptos. Let's go into the ETFs and stocks. Right now, VU sitting at 509.75 with a share in there. Microsoft is at 417.88. Microsoft has a dividend pending right now, $2.77. Only got 3.6 shares of Microsoft, guys, because it's so expensive. But I'm dollar cost averaging in, trying to buy the highs, trying to buy the lows. That's another tip for you investors, beginning investors. If you guys want to get great companies, and sometimes they're out of reach with the price, dollar cost average in. That means pay the same amount every week, certain day every week, same amount, certain day every month, so, things like that. Just dollar cost average in. Apple's 22 shares, 7 cents. We're up in Apple right now. Apple just paid out a dividend. Apple's dividend just came out, so I got 22 shares of Apple. Market value $4,986. Average price is $175.55. Total return $1,112.29. I'm up over 28.71% in this position. Anything over 8%, you investors already know we're getting rich. So Apple's been good. I reinvested the dividends right back into the stock, just like I'm going to do with Microsoft. I'm going to reinvest the dividends right back into the stock because we're in the building process of building wealth. Okay, Walmart had an earnings report, Q2 earnings report back on Thursday, 2 days ago. Their share price went from $69, I believe, all the way up to $73. So you know who was already in the market for it. Look at there, boom, and just like that, Walmart has a paying out dividend coming. I got $21.21 coming from Walmart in dividends. I have 102.19 shares, market value $7,494.14. Average cost is $55.62. Total return $1,809.78. That is a 31.84% return on investment. Anything over 8%, you investors already know it. We're getting rich. Walmart, long time value company, staple company. I'm going to continue growing my shares in this position. What else I got for you? SPLG right now is trading at $65.23. SPLG cracked open the $65 threshold back on yesterday, after receiving good news in the market. Data reports and everything was coming out. So ever since NVIDIA stock, more tech stocks, AMD, Oracle, all these other companies are going up in the market, which makes the S&P, which is composed of the top 508 companies in America, it made this go up as well. And as you know, the S&P 500 ETF is my largest position ETF in my portfolio. I got 121.66 shares. I did add more. I bought more SPLG yesterday. So guys, every week I'm trying to execute within the market. Now, market value is $7,936.39. Average cost is $60.33. Total return for SPLG is $595.83. And once this ETF pays me out a dividend, guess what? I just reinvest the dividend, buy me more shares. DGRO is the iShares Core Dividend Growth ETF, $60.57 what it's trading at. Right now I got 70.77 shares. Market value is $4,286.56. Average cost $56.49. Total return right now, $288.45. This dividend ETF is not really about growth. It's more about the dividends. But guess what? Everything that it pays me, I reinvest back into the fund. Also, I want to take a look at, I think I passed, oh, there it is. SCHD. SCHD is your Schwab U.S. Dividend Equity ETF, $81.96. I just increased this position as well, added more money to this past Thursday as well. 70 shares, 70.54 shares. Market value is $5,781.53. Average cost $78.11 for a total return of $271.66. I'm up 4.93%. SCHD is not a growth ETF. SCHD is the king dividend paying ETF. So I'm expecting good dividends to come from SCHD, and I'm going to continue to grow SCHD and DGRO and SPLG as my ETFs. And while we're at it, we might as well look at my fourth and final ETF, FTEC. Is the Fidelity Information Technology Index ETF. Right now it's trading at 170.51. This tracks all technology stocks index. That's why it's a high growth, fast growth index fund. I increased my shares in this up to 5 shares. Market value at $859.18. Average price $155.15. Total return right now is $77.42. I'm up almost 10%, guys. Almost 10%. It may be one of the funds that I got the least amount of shares and also the least amount of money invested into. But look at the percent of the return. This FTEC fund is a high growth ETF, a stock tracking ETF, FTEC. Now, for the 900-pound gorilla in the room, NVIDIA, however you want to say it, is up. It closed at $124.24. 53 on this particular page, I got 53.76 shares. Market value $6,679.46. Average price is $118.20. Total return $324.46. I'm up 5.11% in this particular fund. Now, over here in the traditional IRA, I got 100 shares at $12,442. What happened is when I first bought this fund, it was only at look at my cost basis, 102. Now, that would have meant 100 shares and 102. I spent about $10,200 on this. The market value is $12,424. Guys, look at my total return, over $2,138.65. That's a 20.79% return. 20.79% return on investment. Guys, anything over 8%, we're getting rich. And also look at the upcoming activity right here in the middle of the page. Upcoming activity, another NVIDIA buy. Guys, I went ahead and said, bump it. I'm going to go ahead and buy another 50 shares, even at the 124 price. Why? Because there's so much chatter in the market right now. Millionaires and billionaires have been putting in so much into this stock. So you know what I said? Follow the 1%. If they know how to get rich, I'm gonna follow the breadcrumbs to get rich. I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel, guys. I'm not smarter than the smartest person on the planet. I just know how to make money. And I know that if a billionaires and multiple billionaires and millionaires are putting their money into this stock, it must be something to it. So guys, I decided to buy another 50 shares. I already had 153 combined, but that with the other 50 that's already queued up for Monday, that'll put me at 203 shares for this stock. Guys, right now we're sitting at $87,374.39. We're on the road to 100K. I got another $1,000 in my personal savings, and I got another $2,000 in another IRA account, in Fidelity IRA account. So guys, we're actually at the $90,000 mark. We've made it and cleared $90,000. We are on the road to 100K, and we have actually cleared 90,000. So stick with your boy. If you got any kind of comments, concerns, whatever, drop them down in the comments below. Like, subscribe, share the video. I appreciate you guys. This is KJ the Investor signing off. Love you guys.